Hello friends, this video is about critical information if in case you do not want your T1 defense to get zeroed easily. Now all those players who is using the T1 defense from pretty much while they might be already aware by facing the negative outcome or by any other means, right? But now guys in the game there are so many players who is building the T1 defense or those who still not aware regarding the criticality of layering, how it is actually impacting and why you need to refill at least the small layers within the key, right? So I thought guys I should show with the example so that you guys can clearly understand and should not make the same mistake, right? So firstly guys, from the basic, all of you are already aware that we do the flat refines for the mounted for T1 defense to get successful. So if in case you do not have the flat refine, then let me show you how easy it is to kill the T1s. Right now, this guy is having the 104 million T1 calves and even the other higher tier troops as well, right? Even right now, you can see the 2.2 million T14 calves and even the good quantity of T13, all the other layers as well, archer as well, ground as well, but still all are gone approximately, right? Now, simply reason is why because this guy do not have the flat refines, right? Now, guys, let's take a look at the this particular keep. This particular player is having the all the small layers, 1 million ground, 1.4 million T12 archers, and all the small layers are there from top to bottom, and the 100 million T1 calves, and the range above 1000% something. So guys, usually for the T1 keep where the 100 million T1s are there, and the player who is leaving the 1 million ground and these archers as well, obviously these wouldn't be helpful against the much higher level player, but against the my level player who is having the not much high buff mark, these things would be effective, right? And even the 100 million T1 is also there. Many of you guys might be already aware that the 1300% buff archer mark will hardly gonna do anything against the 100 million T1 key, right? But right now, guys, there is a one difference that this player do not know the value of layering, while at the same time, I do know how the layer is actually impacting, right? So let me show you guys what I did. The first initial attack I did with the small archer march. Like usually I do not hit the T1 keep, but why I'm hitting it so that I can show to all of you how layer is actually impacting, right? Firstly, I took out all of his calf layers, all the small mounted layers. You can see T14, T13 is gone, T12 is gone, T11 is gone, and even till the bottom, right? You can say T2 is also gone. So right now only the T1 is there. So I scouted this player keep just to see whether this guy do know or not, because I am pretty much aware that in the game many players still do not know how this small layer actually making the difference, right? So I scouted his keep and saw that he hasn't healed his small layer of calf, from top to bottom. Only the T1 calves layer is there. Now guys, if some of you might not be aware that all of these above layer does not matter if in case anyone is attacking with the archer, because archer will see the where's the calf. Is there the T13 calf, T12 calves, T11, T10, whether all of these calves are there or not. So archer will search where the calf. They will see only the T1 calves are there, right? So archer firstly going to hit or make the direct hit on these T1 calves, right? So now after this scout guys, I made the archer attack, right, with the good quantity of archer. And I took out almost around the 49 million, 50 million T1 calves, right? Now if a big player or high buff player would have been attacking with the bigger march size, all of these 100 million would have been gone within the one hit and might be his whole keep, right? But I have the 1300% buff march and the 2 million march size, so that's why I'm only making that kind of the impact, right? Now again guys, in the second report, I made the second archer attack as well to take out the remaining T1 calves. right? Now, as soon as his 100 million T1 caps is gone, almost the 100 million T1 caps is gone, I hit with the grounds, right? And zeroed his whole key, right? This is my ground march. And why I hit with the ground? Because this was the archer buff keep, and all the other buff was almost approximate nothing for my ground march, right? So that's why I hit it with my ground march, right? And his whole keep is gone. Usually, guys, zeroing the T1 keep with 100 million would have been extremely difficult, even if in case other person is not doing the hardcore flat refining. Even the some decent flat refine is there, still with the that kind of buff archer march, zeroing the 100 million keep is simply not possible. But the difference comes up because other guy wasn't aware how layering is actually impacting. And let me show you guys the another example as well so that you guys can know much better. So here guys, again same alliance one member. I hit with the archer, firstly to take out his calf layers, right? And I took out all of his calf layer till the T3. You can see till the T3 all the calf layers are gone and only the T2 and the T1 is there, right? Now it was time for me to hit big with the archers, right? Now you can see guys I'm hitting with the archer but still losing big. And why I'm losing that big? Because guys I already show to all of you that I have already cleared all the calf layer. And right now we can see only the T2 and the T1s were there, right? No above higher tier or any other calf layers are there. So how exactly I'm losing that big? Because some other player has sent the reinforcement, and it's not because of the ground reinforcement. Even the previous keep that we zeroed had the ground troops as well. The difference is coming up because this reinforcement is also bringing the caps layer as well, right? You can see the T14 caps are there, T13 caps are there, T12 caps are there, T11 caps are there. So firstly my archer will clear the all of these higher tier caps, right? You can see my archer has cleared all of these higher tier caps first, right? T10 as well, T9 as well, till the bottom in order to hit these below T2 and the T1 layer. And that is why because of all those small layer from top to bottom for mounted, you know, my range march is losing the that big against the T1 keep. That should be the usual outcome, guys, right? So guys, these are the examples, guys, that I wanted to show to all of you so that you can understand how exactly the layering is actually making the impact, right? So guys, what you all can do it over your March preset, I will suggest at least make the one March preset where all the troop types are there, not just the cap, all troop types are there, and 5,000 and 10,000 per layer you should do it for all troop types from top to bottom, right? And just simply guys save that preset, right? So whenever guys you losing layers within your keeps, just simply go to the hospital, either quickly heal all of your layers, by clicking on the that mask preset where you have saved all the layers from top to bottom. Or what you can do guys, simply that particular march preset guys you can ghost it, right? Or as soon as any hit is happening over your keep, just simply release that particular march, right? So that you can refill all the small layers within your keep. Now guys, why I have mentioned to put 5,000, 10,000 layer for all troop type from top to bottom in your March preset? Because right now guys, I just showed for the archer March. Now suppose guys, if any big player is hitting you with, the ground march or with the calves march, then usually what will happen that you will lose most of your ground layers and even your calves layers as well, right? So now because of those march preset, you would be able to fulfill your ground layers as well and also your calves layers as well, right? So that in case any ground attack coming or any calves attack coming, so that they also cannot make the direct hit on your T1 calves, right? Or they have to go through the usual process, by going through the ground first and then to your mounted layers, right? So that's why guys, you should be having the all troop types within your March preset when you're making the layer, either the 5,000 or 10,000 for all troop types or whatever you feel like, right? So guys, I think that this is what I wanted to share with all of you so that you can prevent the critical hit on your keep. So yep guys, I think this is it for this particular video, and thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video, and bye bye for now.